Council meetings are long and boring. Wouldn't it be great if they were short and unboring? This is why I've invented the 5-minute meeting! All right, Ashland City Council meeting of November 20th. This one not here. I don't know why. She's got out there today. Boom. Away she goes. The city administrator's report starts off with the winter shelter is now a 7-night-a-week proposition provided by churches, local churches. The Presbyterians have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, and is it the Baptists maybe do Monday and Wednesday, and then the Methodists have Tuesday, and the Unitarians have Thursday. Huzzah! Oh, great things. And then yesterday she said the study session, during the study session, the city asked if they could use church parking lots for homeless to sleep overnight in their cars, and the city staff's going back to double check on that. And whip up some proposals, and then special presentations. The city had their Engage Ashland project recently during the elections, caused some kerfuffle there. The big city survey, and they're now gonna do it every spring and fall. It's not just election day. She read all the stats. There's a bunch of stats, and the basic score. People like living here, and they still have complaints. And then the public forum. The crazy gray-haired guy said electric cars and solar panels, they're the best, and Ashland is a fossil town, and the electric cars and panels are not allowed in Ashland. Okay, maybe they're allowed a little bit in Ashland, and Ashland is Ashland. Whatever that meant. And then a former budget committee guy came up, and he was very angry, and he said that, this guy's a liar. He lied in the November 3rd letter to the editor, and the golf course article was full of lies. And then this guy says, I suspend the rules. I want to talk. I stand by my statement. And then the budget guy says, I want to respond to that. And then this guy goes, nope. The rules are you cannot respond after he suspended the rules to say you're wrong. And then the budget guy said, I'll debate you anytime. You look at this guy, and this guy goes, bring it on, pal. little contentious, but then it ended. And then consent agenda. First, we spend 10 grand a month for a private parking ticket company to go write tickets. Why are we paying that? The Diamond Parking folks walk around, and they also do a lot of court filings and paperwork and other stuff. And then this one said, she goes, hey, how much are we making parking tickets? And they said, well, it's like $200,000 a year. What? And then this guy goes, hey, what did this guy said? He said, we haven't looked at these numbers since 2012. Maybe we're overpaying. I don't know. And the city guy said, well, we can look at it, but this is a 3-year contract we're about to get into, so we'll get the contract going, and then over the next 3 years, we'll take a look at that. They seemed okay with that. And then there's an airport fee adjustment, and one old guy came and said the airport is revenue neutral. Why raise rates? Another guy said, new rates are way too high. I own property in Talent, and I rent to workers from Ashland who can't even afford to live in Ashland. This is just like raising the rates for apartments just because you can, not because of what the market can bear. And then another guy, former airport guy, said, the jerks at the airport commission actually said we can raise the rates to what the market will bear. It shouldn't be that. It should be whatever's the cheapest to stay revenue neutral. And then the city guy said, the guy from our city said, we want to charge $450 a month for a hangar, and we're looking to actually stock up on some cash for some future projects, because who knows what money we might need years from now. So we want to pad the old thing. And then this guy goes, I go to all these meetings, these budget meetings, these airport meetings, and the meetings are good, and this is a good deal. And then this guy goes, he goes, yeah, this is good. And this guy says, yeah, I'm on board with raising the rates. And so that passed. The airport thing passed separately, and then the consent agenda passed, and then the city guy jumped up and goes, none of this is the parking deal, right? Because that's really separate, and it shouldn't be passed yet, right? And then so this guy goes, yeah, that parking deal is totally separate now. So everything passed, but the parking thing. And then transit triangle. The city guy said, he goes, this gives a number of incentives for people to build taller buildings with smaller units. And this guy goes, hey, this whole thing's optional, right? I mean, it's optional. And then the public comment, one guy said, I live there, and if you say there are no traffic problems, adding a couple hundred units, that's going to cause traffic problems. You should do this in stages. And then this guy said, the guy goes, hey, is Tolman Creek and Ashland intersection a disaster? Because everyone says it's a disaster. And then she says, I moved to adopt this whole transit triangle overlay. Approved 100%. They've been chatting about this for a long time, so they were all like, oh, let's just do it already. And then the fire people came up and said, hey, we're looking to get a $3 million grant from FEMA to fix the worst 1,000 homes in, clean scrub brush around the worst 1,000 homes in the city. But the city's got to like kick in like 25%. Depending on some things. And this guy guys, who's involved in that one? Oh, this is the guy. And he says, I move that we allow them to apply for this grant. They have the permission to apply for the grant because the city might have to fork over some cash. Everyone went, yeah, approved, yeah, it's all good. And then a chunk of Terrace Street was a second reading given back to the local landowners. And that was all passed unanimously. End of meeting. You're welcome. Wow. It was a lot. A lot of meeting.